the most applicable thing to how people view time and how valuable time is. I was just out when I was in the lobby. I was watching one of your shows where you talked about how that's a commodity. I think you were with someone from Sherm, and you were discussing how time is a commodity. It's the thing that everybody wants more of, and everything's fast paced. And so people will get together and they'll do a meeting for an hour-long block, because that's how long meetings last. They do an hour-long block because that's what Outlook gives you to schedule almost immediately, right? And so one of the things about improvisation is iterative thinking, right? So if you and I can accept a truth, even if on face value we might not think it would work, if we run through this idea as if it would work, and we just really quickly flesh it out and just, I call it trying to give it legs, right? See if it'll walk. If we go very quickly through the idea and try and make it walk, we have just saved ourselves all of the time that would normally be spent where one person is telling the other person, that's not going to work, and let me tell you why it won't work, right? So if we can spend 30 minutes coming up with 15 ideas that 14 of them don't work, but one of them does, or we can spend an hour bickering about what ideas might work and what ideas might not work, we've saved ourselves half an hour, right? And we've gotten to a place where if some of those ideas don't work, we know why they don't work. And the reason they don't work is because we discovered it as we played together. We listened, we accepted, we built on each other, we made it the best it could possibly be. And then we said, okay, that's one idea. That's one possibility. Let's set it over here. Let's try another one. What about this? How about if it went this direction?
So how do you do that? When you're in that discussion, how do you stop the natural tendency to say, well, you just threw out this idea, Jim. It's not going to fly.
Right.
Let me tell you all the reasons why that's not going to work.
And that's basically the core tenet of all improvisation is yes and.